after you, and now what I invite all of you to do is just, well, Phoebe's lying here. Check in with your own body. And just see if you have any parts that are talking to you. In a yes, I'm great, or little So I'm going to give you the choice, Phoebe, of letting us know what is going on, or now, or doing it later, after, in terms of what you've been dealing with your pain.
It's probably better if I tell it after.
Great.
Just so that I can be in the moment. So in terms of level of comfort right now, in your body, a general assessment. Using the scale?
Yes.
Fairly good.
The reason that I'm starting on her hair was really interesting. As I was sitting there before lunch thinking about this, what came to me was the hair. And one of the reasons I like to work on the hair is you can affect the entire body by moving the scalp. And this, I discovered this hair by working on a woman in Moscow who had hair to her waist. She was the wife of the Tunisian ambassador to Moscow. And she had such awful back pain that none of the drugs that they, painkillers or anything that they had available in Moscow could even touch it. So she was going to have to fly out. And I was asked to work on her. And I thought I was going to be doing Feldenkrais work on her, which is this I think it was 84. It was just the year before I had gotten to T-Touch. And what I discovered is I couldn't touch her anywhere. There was no way I could put the lightest contact on her without her feeling alarm about her body. And so her hair really attracted me, and it just intuitively brought me to her. And I started doing just what I'm doing here, maybe for, could have been 5 minutes. And maybe a little longer. At a certain point, she took a really deep breath, and I continued quite a while with the hair, and then I could actually begin to touch her. And that's how I found that you could really get to release the release pain by working on the head. It was some years later that I finally found a chart that showed, it's a Chinese chart that showed that the scalp has all the same connections like the hands or the feet. But I think the fact that it's right here on our head makes maybe even more difference. So I'm going to ask you now for not numbers, but just in terms of how this feels. And I want you to be really honest, because I have about 5 different things I can do with my hands on your hair.
It feels amazing. So I don't know how else to describe that, because nobody usually gets anywhere near my head.
Interesting.
Other than my one hairdresser. But she can't do this. So you have trust from me to begin with.
So through this, I'm really paying attention to my breathing,
Yes.
and my sense is just of doing something together.
Mm-hmm. So I can hear you breathing, and then I will respond as well. But I'm also breathing from here rather than up here or in your upper body. I'm
Mhm.
breathing down lower.
Is that different?
It's better for you, and I know that because it works your organs more.
So normally you've been aware of breathing, just breathing more?
Breathing higher up, because when you breathe higher up, you're breathing more tense. So when you're sitting up and you're in pain, you breathe higher up.
Exactly.
So
'Cause you can't
now
move
I'm,
it, right?
that's right. So because I'm on my side and I'm in the moment and I'm breathing more from my lower abdomen, so that it's working your organs and getting more oxygen flowing and stuff. And then this as well.
And all that's in my head is what a gift it is to be able to share these moments. So I'm not attempting to figure anything out.